This was actually a request from my friend Aparna from India. She had a request for this look that a Bollywood actress did. It's a very, very neutral matte brown smoky eye. I did do it a little bit on one eye so you can see it, and then I'm going to show you how to do it on the other eye. So let's just get started. As a concealer, I'm going to use NC42 by MAC, and it's Select Moisture Cover. So the first thing I do is I just take it out of the wand and I dab it all over my lid. You go ahead and take the concealer all the way up into your brow and make sure you even everything out just like that. After you put the concealer on, I'm going to go ahead and put a base on. So the base that I'm going to be using is, it's called Shadow Base. It's actually one of the products out of my own line. So I'm going to gradually start shifting away from MAC products or other cosmetic products and start using Faces by Beige. So this is a shadow base. It's kind of like a paint, or it's just basically something that you can use on your lid before your eyeshadow so that your eyeshadows stick and stay nicely. So you just take a little bit, put it on the pad of your finger, and then apply it generously over your lid. Until I have a full-fledged line, I am going to still be using like MAC products or CoverGirl, whatever I have been using. But gradually you are going to see me using more and more Faces by Beige products, just because if I'm going to start a cosmetics line, why not use them on my own face, right? So the first eyeshadow that I'm going to use on top of the base is Soba. Dab my fluffy brush into that, tap off the excess, and apply it into the crease. So not only am I going to apply it onto the crease, I'm actually going to take it all across my lid like that as well. So once I've got Soba, there you go, all over the lid, I'm going to go ahead and take Cross Cultural, which is a MAC color. It's a very nice matte chocolatey brown. I'm going to go ahead and apply that halfway into the crease as well as onto the lid. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to use a pointier brush like this, rub it in there, and place it very carefully on my lid. So I'm going to place it from the middle of the lid back, so you can see where I drew the line, and back. So just straight down and all the way to the end of my eye. I'm going to go back and I'm going to blend it out again with a fluffy brush. So I don't need to put any product on this because I have enough on here. The look is really, really simple. You don't need a lot of eyeshadows. It's not going to take a lot of time. She doesn't wear any eyeliner in the picture, but I did go ahead and apply a little bit of eyeliner just because it's not something that I can live without. But the last eyeshadow that we're going to put on the eye is a coffee color. This is a Faces by Beige color. So it's a dark, rich, chocolatey brown. I'm going to take a flat brush, right here, I'll put it against, and I'm going to just place it into the corners of my eyelid. I usually just place it down and then up, kind of like a V, a sideways V, I guess. Just like that. Looks very, very messy, as you can see. We're just going to go ahead and blend that out. The last color I added I'm going to add is Bamboo, and I'm going to put that into the crease. This is a really, really nice beige color, no shimmer, no sparkle. It's a very soft highlight. If I can find my brush, that would be great. Very, very soft highlight that is going to just accentuate under the eye and open it up to match the eyeshadows. So you just dab a little bit in, and I use a fluffy angled brush. One of the last things for the eyes that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put eyeliner on. So very, very thin line, as you can see here. I'm going to do the same thing, thin line on the other side. So I'm using the MAC 210 brush. It's very, very pointy, very thin. I really like it because it really gets right into the lash line. As you can see, it's a very thin line, nothing too dramatic. I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows a little bit. Faces by Beige actually has this quad where you get a wax, a highlight, and then 2 different colored eyeshadows that you can use in your brow. So once I've applied it, I'm going to use an angled brow brush to go ahead and work it in to the hairs. And then I'm going to take my angled brush and work a little bit of the eyeshadow into my brows just to make them a little bit thicker and a little darker. So for those of you who know me, they know I'm obsessed with my eyebrows, so I just always have to have them looking somewhat near perfection. It's just one of those things where as a child I actually had a unibrow, or one big brow, so it's taken me years and years and years to get these, so I take a lot of pride in them. But I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face. I'm going to take my concealer NC42 Select Moisture Cover, dab it under my eyes. My problem areas are really my eyelids, which have a red tendency, and then under my eyes because I just never seem to get enough sleep. So it always just looks like I have bags. I'm going to use Studio Fix in NC42, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the rest of my face. So at this point, I'm going to apply eyeliner into my waterline. I'm going to use Eye Perfect Water Resistant Pencil. This is a product from Faces by Beige. It's a black kohl pencil that's going to go into my waterline, and it's really nice because it has a lot of pigment, so it's something that's going to stay on there. So even though this is water resistant, means that your tears are not going to wipe it away, or if you get something in your eye, it's not going to wash away. I still always just line any eyeliner with Carbon, the matte black from MAC. I just feel like it's like part of my clothing now. I just can't go without it. I don't know why. It just gives me this reassured feeling of my eyeliner isn't going to go anywhere. So regardless of what eyeliner I use, I do go back and just dab this into my waterline on top of my eyeliner just to make sure that it's secure and that it's really just not going to go anywhere. So now that the eyes are done, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and apply mascara. So this is also something from Faces by Beige. So it's a more full brush, and the reason for this full brush is that there's more product that comes onto the brush, so that there's more that goes onto your eyelashes, and it gives them a more fuller look with longer lashes. And so after doing a lot of experiments and tests with mascaras, I've learned that this fuller brush works a little bit better to grab product from the tube and put it onto your lashes. Not only that, it's going to separate your lashes and make them longer. So now that I have pretty much my eyes done, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of blush on my cheeks. And so this is called Tawny Peach. It is a color from Faces by Beige. And I'm just going to apply it sparingly onto my cheeks. I'm actually going to do a very nude, natural lip, a little bit of color. So I'm going to use Honeybee by MAC. It's a cream stick liner. It's very, very nude, so like you probably can't even see it, but it is on there. And I'm going to go ahead and use Angel Cream by MAC. It's a plush glass lip gloss. That means that it's like a lip plumper, so when you put it on, it's going to give you a somewhat tingling sensation, make you feel like your lips are getting bigger. So I'll just give you guys a close-up. So this is the eyeshadow and the eyeliner. And then the lips. I know the lighting isn't superb, but it's going to have to do. And at this point, it's actually time for some shameless advertising. I don't know if you guys know, but I've actually been doing a lot of work with this group called New Day. I did the makeup for their last video called I Swear. I'm going to go ahead and post a link onto here so that you guys can see it. Take a look. Tell me what you think of the makeup. Also, I actually did the makeup for their new video that was produced by Traxamillion. The song is called Way Out There. It's going to be releasing in a couple weeks, so definitely look out for that. Did the makeup there too, and I definitely want your guys' input to show me what you like, what you don't like. And so once that comes out, I'll definitely be putting that out there. And if you guys have any requests for any type of makeup that you want to see, definitely shoot me an email or leave me a comment and let me know, because I would love to know what you think and what kinds of looks you guys want and what's in demand. So I hope you like this look.